happy to welcome you to Square One, number 26. I'm Lew Rogers, producing artistic director. I want to mention that in the programs that you were given is a letter, and this letter is addressing the fact that the city has completely cut all the arts organizations in New York. And in talking with the Alliance of Resident Theaters, they feel that a letter signed by as many people as possible would be the most effective thing. And so if you would sign it and leave them with box office, then we will mail them in tomorrow. This means cutting not only large organizations like the Metropolitan Opera and every company you can think of, but also things like the Home School of the Arts and the Henry Street Settlement, and all these organizations that not only develop young artists, but also train and develop people who will be our audiences tomorrow, and improve the general cultural life of our city, to say nothing that adding to revenue to other businesses. So we feel that this is very vital. If you can possibly sign this, we very much appreciate it. Thank you. Tonight there will be a short intermission after the third piece, and then at the end we ask you to stay because we have discussion with all the writers, and we really like to have your input and your questions. Thank you very much for coming, and enjoy the performance.
Okay, hello.
Our first presenters are Helen Dizozza, and Helen Slayton Hughes.
Thank you, Lew.
Girl of the Limberlost is based on a novel published in 1909 by Gene Stratton-Porter. She was a pioneering conservationist who spent years studying and recording the wildlife in the Limberlost, which was a real huge swamp in Indiana that was dredged in 1912. But in addition to her scholarly articles and books on nature, she also wrote these sentimental novels which were set in the Limberlost, and they sold millions of copies even in that day. So she became a very wealthy pioneering naturalist. And this is just set just before the lumbermen arrived to cut down the hundreds of valuable trees in the swamp, and that was the beginning of the end for the Limberlost. It's about a lonely 15-year-old girl whose mother shows her no affection whatever for reasons we don't go into because it's too complicated for tonight. But she loves the swamp, gets a job collecting moths for the naturalists, so by the time she's 16 at the end of the show, she has found her vocation. I did want to mention that when I read Girl of the Limberlost at the age of 11, I immediately made a homemade butterfly net and went racing around the woods around the house. So it is in paperback if you know any 11-year-old girl who needs a book. Okay, Elnora is played by Monica Dizozza, and her mother by Anita Kiel. And after we hear from them, Peter's going to pick up his guitar and give us a song that the Lumberjacks sing. And then we'll go back to Elnora, but I'll tell you about that later. Now it is night in a little farmhouse on the edge of the Limberlost. The room is illumined by oil lamps. Elnora is hemming a dress, and her mother is putting up jars of fruit.
I think they wear these skirts shorter in the city.
No business of yours what the city girls wear.
I don't want to look ridiculous.
If you're going to do a ridiculous thing, might as well look ridiculous.
Someday you might be proud to say I went to high school.
Proud is growing the crops to hold on to this farm. Proud is knowing your daughter helped you do it.
Ma, I told you, I'm going to do all my work, same as always. I'll start my chores an hour early is all.
The mother, ignoring her, opens the screen door to carry fruit jars out to the porch, and a horde of moths flies in.
Eleanor, get these critters off me. Oh, I can't stand them, filthy things. I wish that miserable swamp would just dry up and disappear so I don't have to look at it.
You'd still get moths.
Not old barrels of them trying to chew every wool we got in the house. Here, sweep these out. getting chores done, same as always. So if you're getting up 3 o'clock, you better get to bed.
I will, Ma. Just gotta pack me a lunch.
Oh, it's there.
You made it for me?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I didn't think you'd want to.
Didn't I always give you a lunch for district school?
Of course you did. Well, thank you, Ma.
See if you still feel so fool-happy after a day at the high school.
The mother goes into her bedroom and closes the door.
Ma.
Now Nora puts her sewing away and gets things ready for the morning.
Wouldn't hurt you that much just to let me hug you, only for a minute. Then I'd let you be. Wouldn't cost you that much just to let me hold you. Maybe for a minute you'd hold me. I won't ask you for things you don't know how to give, 'cause you give me a lot, and I know. Just doing the work to be keeping a roof over both of our heads, you got a hard road to hoe, I know. I won't ask you to do what I think mothers should, 'cause I really don't know what they do. You give me a bed and you keep me in food and you keep me in clothes. Not fair to ask more of you, that's true. But there must have been a time you liked to hold me. Must have been a time you knew how. Otherwise, why would I miss it now? I won't ask you to change all your spots overnight. Maybe not even next year or next. But you know I'm your girl, and I'm stubborn as you. And I'm telling you now what I know to be true. I don't care how mean you can be. All of your snipping means nothing to me. I don't care how long it may take you. You're gonna love me, 'cause I'm gonna make you.
Okay, the next song is a lumberman song. And that's what they're singing as they're approaching the north of Indiana. There's good work in the north of Indiana. Good work for a lumberman to do. We're moving on to the north of Indiana. There's good work there for me and you. I work as hard as any man could till I die. I'll be cutting wood. My arm is strong and my cut is straight. I put the food on my family's plate. Country so
different people. Her teacher, the town librarian, and Mrs. Porter, the naturalist. And in the interest of efficiency, I shall read them all. First, we're at the high school. Well, about your tuition.
I thank you again, but like I said, we can't take charity.
But if your family's too poor,
We're not. Well, Ma's got money. It's me who doesn't.
look, I'm sure some arrangement can be made for you to pay part each month. And look, I saw this posted in the teacher's room. She hands Elnora a flyer. This woman's been doing studies of the swamp for years, and she writes articles for the big magazines. Think you'd be interested?
I could do this.
Oh, I thought if you lived by the swamp all your life, you must be a real expert. I mean, collecting moths should be easy for you.
Oh, yes. Moths.
Now, you are pretty young for it, but when she hears where you live, your background, I'll bet she'll take you on. Just tell her everything you know about moths.
Will she pay me for that?
That's what it says.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Now she's at the library. Well, if it isn't Elnora Comstock, we got these wonderful books I've been holding for you. Tristram Shandy, 2 years before the mast. Oh, this one's my own, brand new. Library won't handle it, but I just loved it, and I don't think it's wicked at all. Just don't let anybody see you with it.
Sister Carrie. Thank you, but I got no time for them.
You feeling all right?
I need every book you have on moths.
Moths? Well, I suppose we had a half a dozen.
Please, let me have them all.
Now we are inside the home of the naturalist, Mrs. Porter. And she's watching Elnora as Elnora paces up and down.
That's the one that flies in the daytime. Unlike the great majority of moths, which may be seen beginning at dusk. I know the name, Brachnia elpidophorus.
Brachnia elpidophorus. You don't have to collect them for me, just pronounce them. You don't have to pronounce them, just collect them for me. Of course, it isn't one anyway, so what does it matter? You tired yet?
No, ma'am, I never get tired. I can work all day and night.
And how about this one?
Oh, sure, I see them all the time. We get millions flying in and out of the house. In and out of the house.
That's amazing. It's one of the rarest species we have in the state. Maybe they all live in your house. Look, if you really need the work so much and you're willing to learn, I'll try you. 5 cents a specimen. Oh, I have something that might make you feel more like a professional. Here she gets out a battered old leather case. You can use this to bring me moths for as long as we work together. And after that, for whatever you like.
You mean I can keep it? Always?
For always. See you tomorrow. Now we're outside Mrs. Porter's house, and Elnora stands holding the case and admiring it.
Kind of like a traveling suitcase. Never had a case of my own before, all my own to carry. Pretty beat up, fine leather, must have come from a real nice store. Sure could use some spit and some elbow grease, gonna be nice and shiny. Handle feels good, fits perfect, guess I got me a real nice piece of goods. I can see you now, going with me on a search in the swamp with the critters. Nasty things with mean little eyes, and I think they stink and they give me the jitters. But I don't care, they can wiggle in my hair or crawl on my nose, I'll let 'em get 'em. I can see you now, going with me to collect them beautiful nickels. Pretty soon we'll have us a stack, climbing clear to here, kind of gives me the prickles. And when it spills, traded in for dollar bills, I guess we could call that high school, my school.
which is the end, is one of reconciliation between the mother and Elnora. Obviously lots of things have happened in the meantime, and Elnora is now a year older than when we began. The mother had deliberately destroyed a moth that Elnora had been nurturing through its various stages. And Elnora had finally told her off and walked out. But the mother, finally realizing she's lost Elnora, spends all night in the swamp desperately trying to catch a moth to replace the one she destroyed. Now it is early dawn, and Elnora has come back to pack her things to leave. Then her mother returns from the swamp, exhausted and covered with scratches, her clothing torn almost to shreds.
You're going then?
It's best, for a while.
Guess you can do your studies better with all them books there and all.
Mom, what happened to you? Let me get you some water. Now why do you have to go out there when it isn't even light yet? You know it's no good.
I've got you something.
What?
Now stop fussing at me and I'll show you.
Mother takes the moth out of her pocket and gives it to Elnora.
Mother, wherever did you find it?
She's just out there. Wasn't nothing just flew in my face. I didn't wreck it.
No, it's perfect.
Oh, there are millions of critters out there in the swamp, and just this one little thing makes you so happy.
It's me made you happy.
Oh. Well, I was thinking, if you should decide to stay, I mean, until you go off to college, maybe we could get some more books. I could build you a bookcase right over there.
I will, Mom. You want me to, don't you?
But only for as long as you want to. Maybe until you go off to college. I might even try to be a good kind of mother to you.
You always have been, Mom.
Don't know how that could be.
All I know is what I know. Every bedtime all of my life, you'd come to my room and sit right there. Turn out the light, kiss me goodnight, and smooth my hair.
You've been
soprano Susan May, and accompanied by Barbara Lee.